All right, so I spent $53 on this package right here, and this is a fake pair of Adidas UltraBOOST shoes. Basically, I wanted to check these out to see how the boost was on the shoes. I've done a couple unboxings like this with the fake Yeezys as well as some off-white shoes, but really I just wanted to see the boost because obviously I'm a big boost fan, especially the UltraBOOST. I actually haven't tried this one out, and I wanted to see what it looked like. So this is going to be that video. Let's go ahead and get into it. What is going on, guys? Hass here, CollectiveKicks.com. If you guys want to shop this week's top sneaker deals, check the link in the description. And just throwing this out there, those sneaker deals that I mentioned, those are only for authentic products. I'm not going to link where to buy these. I don't link where to buy the fake replica stuff that I even show you guys because I definitely 100% am not trying to support the product. These videos are definitely more for educational purposes, for me to see what they look like in hand and on feet, and to give you guys the honest feedback of what we get. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what we have here in this box. Really weird packaging, kind of a bubble wrap on a really cheap plastic, as I'm gonna cut my finger open. I'm using the world's dullest knife, by the way. It's so funny. Like, this is the dullest knife. I could probably still cut myself, but anyway. You had two different options. You could buy this with or without the box, and I chose to get with the box, which is why it costs like $5 more, I guess. But, oh moly. Yeah, so it looks different. I mean, from a distance, you probably couldn't tell that it's a fake UltraBOOST box. Obviously, the shape is super weird. The label is super weird. You can see up close the label for those wondering. This is different too. Just, this is like a yellowish material. It's weird. It's like a sales memo thing from here, and it says Adidas on it. And then it has $900 for the total. This is so weird. I don't know what the heck this is. I've never seen that before. Anyway, the shoe is here. I mean, alright. This is weird. Came with a little Boost keychain. That's funny. So this is the shoe that it came with. Came with the Continental rubber tag on it. And also the regular tag here. Take this out and get a look at all of this. So, I mean, this is a dead giveaway from the beginning. Look at the bottom of the Boost right here. There's no giant gaping holes in the bottom of real Boost shoes. So that's one of the funniest things I've seen. I mean, everything about this shoe in hand feels like a knockoff version. From the pictures, if you just look at it, it doesn't look like a knockoff, but it's so obvious in hand. I mean, this material here, like, look at how weak this is on the back tab here. Usually this is really, really firm. And I'll do a detailed comparison and review of this versus the real thing, as well as an update on how these feel on feet. So subscribe to the channel and check back soon, because I'll do a full-on detail on all that. But this is definitely flimsy here. Usually this is really, really tough and like reinforced. Even this collar material, this reminds me of like going to a state fair and getting a giant stuffed animal from one of those games, and they look really cool and they're really big, but they're really cheap and terribly made. That's kind of what this reminds me of. It's just a really cheap, fair teddy bear type material. This is actually interesting because this knit doesn't feel too terrible, but it's just different still feeling. I don't know how to describe it. It definitely feels different. Got a little bit yellowing on my cage here. And this feels a little bit softer as well. The heel part feels softer. The laces look thicker. And then this is like hyperfused down, but it's shinier and thicker and not centered. So that's interesting as well. And this is actually a support part right here for the torsion. And this is like flimsy, super, super cheap plastic. And, oh my gosh. Look at this Continental rubber on the bottom of here too. Like, look at how crappy that looks. They really didn't do a good job on this. Yikes. So this is like Continental rubber, but it's totally, totally fake. And you could see the Boost on the bottom down here, but again, it looks super fake. But this is where it gets interesting to me, is because this visually looks pretty close to Boost. But as you get up closer and you actually look at this, like, you could see that these pellets are merged together. And they're not actually pellets. It's like actually them taking and texturizing the foam and making it look like it's Boost. So it's not actually energy pellets. It's just like a foam midsole. But it feels soft and squishy, of course, because that's what it probably should. So first impressions of these out of the box, they just feel like a super cheap version of the real thing. So that in mind, I'm going to do, again, that full detailed comparison of these and the real ones pretty soon. Since I do have this exact colorway of the shoe, I wanted to just go ahead and give you guys the best, closest like comparison between the two that I could. So I, again, 100% not supporting the products. And I know people are going to say in the comments, says he doesn't support replicas, but buys replicas. And I'm buying these shoes, like I'm paying money for these shoes so I can show you what they look like in hand. The worst thing to me is seeing people out there buying products and not knowing that they're getting stung and buying fakes. And then really like not knowing, like that feeling of like not knowing that you got like ripped off sucks. And so I want to avoid that as much as possible. For those people that see these and just knowingly want to buy them because they're cheaper, like that's a different world. Like some people want to do that and that's totally your choice and that's fine. It's just when you end up trying to get something that is the real thing and then get stung in getting a fake is when it gets crazy. But these ones are not very good fakes for the price point. I'm wondering if they have better ones that are more one for one. These are $50 ones. I will do a little bit of research. If you guys want to see a video of like more expensive UltraBOOST fakes, like, and I can try to compare those ones, leave some comments and let me know, and I will consider doing that as well. But anyway, hopefully you found this video informative. Check back soon, and I'll have a comparison between these and the real thing. But stay woke out there. There's a lot of craziness that goes on. Some people will buy these for 50 bucks, sell them for 100, and you think you're getting a deal, but really you're just getting ripped off, unfortunately. And if you've never really tried the original UltraBOOST, you might not even know you're getting ripped off. So just be sure to do some research out there before you go and make some purchases. That is the video, and interesting looking pair. Have a good one, and we'll catch you guys for some more videos soon. Peace, guys.